Hey there guys, it's your good pal Wiggly, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pikmin 3 Deluxe Blind. In the last episode, we captured the food thief himself, Louis, and got all of our fruit juice back. And we also unlocked the ability to go to the formidable oak, but in this episode we're going to be heading back to the tropical wilds to get whatever we can get back here. I looked at the map beforehand on the Copad, and I've been wrong about this before, it screwed me over before, but I'm going to take all blues. It really looks like there's nothing we can do without blues. Maybe pinks, but blues seem to be our best bet in this episode. So that is what we are going to just go full bore on. If this is a mistake, then that is a problem for future Wiggly to deal with, I think. Okay, so first and foremost, we have the peach that we weren't able to get before. I mean, we probably... Actually, no. No, there was really no way for us to get it before. Oh, they're singing the song again. I need to hear whatever kind of song they sing with 20 of each type. I like that they are still singing the Pikmin 2 map theme. These guys are coming just to be rude dudes, I guess. So let's go ahead and just start working on them. No? Okay. I don't know where they're going, but I don't really care. They are not my problem anymore. Alright, peach. Obtained. I probably could split off and be a bit more productive, but there's enemies, like, everywhere. I don't really want to, like, oh, okay, I'm going to prevent something. Yep, okay. That is definitely what's going to happen here. Okay, so, let's go ahead and just start whistling, or just charging away at these freaking minnow guys. I knew that this was going to happen. Okay, as soon as I saw them in the water, and then I looked at, like, the trajectory of the freaking waterfall, I was like, oh no, they're going straight in there. Okay, well, we're good now. I would like to get these blue Pikmin back, please. I didn't expect Alf to come with me, but I guess that's what I get for being a little bit panicky. So let's go ahead and just come on over. I don't really want to deal with you, and I don't think I have to. Alright, so that is one fruit out of the way. I don't know where those swarming sheer grubs went just a moment ago. Okay, so what's next? We have the cherry in the water. The cherry on top of the sundae. I think it would be quicker for us to just go around back to the base. Because if I'm not mistaken, these enemies were like the fire slugs. The smolder... No, it's not smoldering. It's like pyro something. Slooch. Or something like that. I can never remember that enemy's name. The first word is just way too long for me to remember off the top of my head. Okay. Very good. So let's go ahead and grab the cherry. There's the whip tongue bulborb that I don't really want to deal with, but we're probably going to have to here in just a moment. Alright, so if we can just get him to turn around, and then we can just go, wacha! Nice. Okay. He grabbed the Pikmin, but that Pikmin was lucky today. Alright, so we have the cherry. I don't know how many that's going to take. Just two? Not two captains. I mean, hypothetically, there's not really a reason that they couldn't carry that back to base themselves, right? I guess this other blue Pikmin's coming along for the ride, but he doesn't want to help carry it. Okay. Up here, there was the area with the crab. And the thing about that is that I don't believe that we have the crab in the Piklopedia. I don't think. Oh, right. There's fiery blowhogs over here. I didn't remember that. Okay. How fast can we kill him? Fast. Very. Okay. Go get this guy now. Come back before the Wallywog does a thing. And go. That's... I threw Charlie at it. Oops. Okay, well, he's gone too. Okay, now crab time. We need to get him back to base. Go, go, go! Get his ass. Kill him quicker. Okay, did I lose Pikmin there? No, I didn't. Wow. Okay, we are doing so well. So he had a lime in him, and there is a banana here for us to go ahead and deal with. Dig out of the ground. I was about to say, I wish I brought yellows for digging. I keep throwing my other captains. That's not what we need. Okay, so Actually, hold on. Okay, I have an idea. We're just going to have the minimum amount of blues dig this guy up and carry a couple more. There we go. We'll have them work on that and carry that back to base, and we will be super multitasking freaks and continue further getting even more stuff. All right, so over here there is a fruit. Oh, what's going on with this fruit? How the heck do I get there? I don't know what's going on with that. It must be connected to this in some way. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out, won't we? This might be my favorite overworld track, I think. I'm a pretty big fan of the Tropical Wilds music, I think. Though I do really like the Distant Tundra music because it calls back to the Valley of Repose, and I think that's cool. But I'm pretty big fan of this track here. Alright, so we are getting crab. Oh shit! Oh shit! They're eating my damn fruit. That's rude. Okay. I did not expect them to do that. I see what their game plan was now. You guys need to get the heck out of here. I didn't even think that enemies could, like, enter the base, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, so those guys are still digging up that Blanaba over there, unfortunately. I think that's... Where was I going? Oh, yeah, I was going... I completely forgot. I think that's what they're going to be doing for a while, since blues are mid at digging. Okay. Inward to the water cave we go. And in here, are we in the spot? No? How the hell do I get in here? Is it this? I think it's this. Is there a cave for me to dig there? Maybe. Okay, we have flighty joust mites, but also we need pinks for this area. So we'll come back here in a little while. Now we know. Okay, so what's going on in the other ways? This one down here is like way out of the way, so I think that's the one that we're gonna go to next, just to make it a lot easier on ourselves for later. Okay, so we go this way. There's something in the water there. Is that another swarming? It is just another swarming dude. Swarming sheer grub. That's the term. And there are skitter leaves in the water too. Not very dangerous enemies for us to deal with. Okay, so now we have this happening. We have a gate. Are they still working on that banana? I think they are. I'm gonna have Alf go and check on them and make sure everything's okay. I'm kind of concerned now about that, to be honest. Okay. I guess... Is that the sound of them... Hold on. That might have been the sound of them just like... Yeah, they just finished. Okay. That's what that was. Okay, so I'll have Alf go back to base. And I might even multitask here. Meet up with the blues. Call the blues back to base. Oh god, okay. I forgot these fish, like, slam into me, too. Alright. So, once that fruit is done, I'm going to have him call all the blues back to base, replace them with pinks, and we're going to go work on that other thing with just Alf. Methinks. Probably the best bet. Okay, so I'm seeing black candy pop... Oh, it's the rocks. Okay. And we have, like, a... Is that a durian? What the heck is this? That is not a fruit. That is not a fruit. Okay. What is this guy's deal? What are we doing with him? Okay. Okay. Okay, he's Crushy McCrusherson. That's hard to say. So I see why they gave me black candy pop buds and blue candy pop buds. Okay, I gotcha. First, though, we're going to have Alf go ahead and call back all of the Pikmin not in the party. Those guys way the heck out there. Can they make it back safely? They should. I don't see why they couldn't from there. Okay. And then we will convert into rocks. I'm getting the idea. I'm getting the hang of this multitasking business. We've made a shit ton of progress. 4 fruits already in just this one day. Not bad, not bad. Okay. There we go. So now we will pluck away. How are these other Pikmin doing? Are they almost back home yet? Are they already back home? I think they might be. Okay. So I guess we'll swap over to Alf, and now these guys are back here. Yeah, and I'm not seeing them off anywhere else, so now Alf will go ahead and be on standby here for a minute. He will take 27-ish pinks. And I'm going to have him just stand over here at the ready. And we are now done withdrawing our rocks, and we will disband to make sure our blues don't get crushed by this guy. Because he's just legs and a hard shell. So I'm guessing we need to break his hard shell. We'll just smack him away. Okay. Only issue I foresee here is that we are surrounded by water. But, I mean, that's not really a humongous deal, to be honest. Okay, so now he... Is he still able to crush us? Yes, definitely. Oh, he just kind of plants him now, it looks like. Okay. I don't think I'm going to take my chances with the blues anyway, just because, you know, I don't want, like, a mass killing of Pikmin here. Okay. Did that rock just pick himself out of the ground? Okay. What happens if we swarm the legs? Is that effective at all? I mean, they're all gonna get planted, I guess. Okay. The lock-on technique here is not working. Not great. Okay. You know what? I changed my mind. Where is Charlie at? Oh, is he back there with the other... Okay, that's kind of interesting that they still, like, pluck themselves after a certain amount of time. I would like to pluck those Pikmin out of the ground, but that's just not happening, apparently. I keep hitting A, and then they just throw. Okay, if these blue Pikmin get squashed, it is 100% completely my fault. But I want to do more damage here. So let's go ahead and potion up. And now that we can actually stick Pikmin on him, we can do a whole lot more damage. Very good. Okay. We are now in the last portion of the day with plenty of time to spare. And we will do that. And I still need to reconvert my Pikmin back. I guess this blue is just happening in the water. He's just going to do his thing, I guess. Alright, so I need to convert my blues back. I see a data file in the water there. Let's convert the rocks back to blues so that we don't have a problem on our hands. Okay. And then we have 5 more rocks still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now I would like Brittany to just start plucking away. Have Charlie grab this wherever it is. There it is. Okay. And then I'll have Charlie stand up here by Brittany. Oh god. Okay. She did not pick these Pikmin, which is fine-ish. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to get the winged Pikmin one from before, but we have made a lot of progress. This is going quite well. There is some kind of enemy causing problems here, but I don't really know. Oh shit. Okay, there's still one of these minnows alive. Okay. Get his ass, please. Alright, and let's go back to base with all this stuff. It seems like whatever's going on here is really causing a commotion. Oh god. I would really like to get this for today. But regardless, we still have another fruit that we gotta get. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna bail on this. I think I'm going to create a total of 1,000 Pikmin. Wowee. Okay. Pikmin in danger. Okay. Yeah, there's some Pikmin dying somewhere for some reason. Why can't I have Alf go here? I'm just not allowed, I guess? Okay. Well, that kind of stinks. I need to get Alf back to base on my own then. Wherever the heck base is. Over here. Okay. And then Brittany and Charlie should be where they're supposed to be now. Why can't I... Okay, I can swap to Charlie now. Alright, what's going on over here? Oh, that's what's happening. Oh, that sucks. I didn't even think about this guy. Okay. Well, regardless... It's fine. It's okay. I did lose at least a Pikmin to this guy, but whatever. And I think that's probably the end of the day. Why is this guy on land? Oh, is it because I whistled them off or something? There's a lot happening today in my life. Okay, I guess let's, now that everything else is back at base, I don't think we left any Pikmin behind anywhere. At least I hope we didn't. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Okay. Crisis is bad? What's bad? What's bad? What's going on? What, Charlie? Okay, well, that's the end of that, I guess. We are not going to get anything else done in this area. Okay, I mean, I wish I could have done more, but we did good. I can't deny that that was pretty solid. I was just reacting to everything on the fly, organizing as I went, and it worked out pretty grand. Let's go ahead and read this Olimar's log real quick. 4. To my love. Oh, it's his wife. Hi, honey. I hope everything's all right. The Hakatate president told me you were going out again. I love that you work so hard for your family, but don't forget to take care of yourself, too. The kids in Bulby, who's Bulby, are all doing fine. Did you bring a Bulborb home? Who the heck is Bulby? Good luck on your mission. Do well and bring home a big bonus? Okay. I'm glad that he's not going through family issues, at the very least. I'm glad that his family recognizes how hard he works. But damn, good day. Woo! I really couldn't have asked for much better than that. I probably could have gotten the pink Pikmin thing, but beyond that, you know, whatever. We did so solid. I'm proud of that, to be 100% honest with you. New fruit, yay! Alright, so we have the regular Mach Bottom, which makes sense, because we had the lesser Mach Bottom before. Peach juice is delicious. Alright, Cupid's Grenade, of course. Zest Bomb. What's the Blanaba? The Slapstick Crescent. I really like that name. That's like a Pikmin 2 level name. That one. Okay. 59. We have about double the length of Pikmin 1 in backup juice. What the fuck? I can't believe I was ever worried about getting fruit and surviving long enough. Shaboom. Okay. Well, not terrible. Only lost 4 Pikmin this whole day with all that getting done. I want a Louis end dialogue really bad. The strange rock the Pikmin picked up. I'm not sure what it's made of, but a powerful energy can be felt emanating from its cracks. Oh, you're talking about the bomb rocks. It seems likely that a sufficient impact would cause an explosion of energy. Used properly, rocks of this type could be powerful weapons, but they could also do us some harm. A double-edged sword, to be sure. Okay. Not bad. It feels like I should be ending off the episode now, but we still have another day ahead of us. That was just a really efficient day. That was just non-stop stimulation for me, and that was pretty awesome. It feels really good when you actually, like, get things functioning. Okay. So let's go ahead and hop back into it, y'all. And first and foremost, I want to see if we can figure out what's going on with the weird side route over there. That's the weird thing going on right now. So I'm not... It's got to be, like, right here. This is the only thing that even remotely makes sense. So if we need... Let's go scout it out first. That's probably the best bet. Yeah, there's like a hole. Okay. Well, since I don't have to dig another hole, what is going on? Why is my controller vibrating? I have no idea why. Okay. I guess I'll just bring a bunch of pinks. Because, I mean, like, pinks are pretty good at taking stuff out, even if they are weaker. You know what I mean? And I think we're going to need to berry farm today anyway. And pinks are pretty great at that. They take, I think, shorter routes than the other Pikmin types. Alright. Whenever I go near this hole, my controller vibrates. I don't like that the pinks are going over instead of through with me. It's kind of weirding me out. Are they stuck? Can they not make it over? Please? Okay, there we go. So there's rocks rolling. That's not great news. But can they crush my pinks? Okay. I hope not. Okay. It's looking okay so far. So there must be like an armored cannon beetle up here in some way. I guess let's just let's split like 40, and then I'll have the other group here. It's looking like I'm probably gonna have to throw up another ledge there, so I'll actually have Alf stay behind, and then Brittany will go wait over at the bridge here. Okay, so now we can go ahead and avoid more rocks. It seems I was correct about the whole ordeal here. Let's just charge his ass and not worry too much about it. Okay, come back, come back, come back. Oh, shit. They didn't die? Really? Okay. I don't know if we have a regular armored cannon beetle larva, or if this even counts as like a different enemy from the other one anyway. So, I think we're just going to take him back to base just to be safe, probably. Maybe. And we will throw Charlie up there to finish the job. We will have Alf go back to... Actually, no, I want Alf to go meet up with Brittany here. Because then we will have all of our Pikmin in one spot, and we'll be able to tackle the rest. Okay. Why are you showing me that? For what purpose? I already figured out a way to deal with that whole ordeal. Okay. What's the deal? Area hints. This one. What a superb view. What is that over there? I need to get a closer look. Those yellow Pikmin seem good at accessing those hard-to-reach places. Okay. Well, I already did that. But thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody in the comments contextualized the idea that the reason the Copites call stuff the same names as the Hakatations is that they are using data files from Olimar for everything. And that would make a lot of sense, actually. I think that checks out pretty well. Okay, so some pinks are still stuck above the deal there. I'm going to have to deal with that in a moment. I'm seeing flighty joust mites here. Let's go ahead and just take care of him right away. Man, you know, even though pinks are only half as strong, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Okay, pinks are kind of broken, not gonna lie. They're certainly nowhere near as broken as, like... Ooh, red potion, thank you. They're certainly nowhere near as broken as, like, purples were, of course, but wings are pretty good, man. Especially when they are Cajun. I'm more of a dry rub wing kind of guy myself. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to explode. Well, I have a bomb rock now. I'm not sure what I'm going to use that for. Alpha's just getting attacked over here, poor dude. Okay, I don't really want a bomb rock, to be honest with you. Okay. I think that whole ordeal is done now. I lost a pink there. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to place that. And I guess today has deigned that we get more pinks. And that's just what we're doing. And I think that's it. I don't think there's really a whole heck of a lot else for us to do here. I guess we're just gonna regroup and potion farm the rest of the day. That seems to be our fate today. Fine with me. I don't have any complaints about that, really. Wasn't there a second berry farming spot, or am I thinking of the Twilight River? I'm probably thinking of the Twilight River. Okay. Well, that's that. I was a little bit too productive, I guess. Which, no such thing, I know, but it's kind of crazy. So I guess I'll just continue berry farming today. Alrighty, I got us back up to a nice 7.5 red potions, and that is going to be everything for this day. I know that I cut out most of this, like half of this second day, but we are going to offset it by doing what I promised to do, and reading all of the Louis Piclopedia entries as well. So, look forward to that. Plus, last episode was a little bit longer, so. 2 fruits, and they are both the same. They are both Velvety Dream Drops. Very cool. And they are exactly 1 apiece. Man, can I just keep 60, please? Okay. Well, there we are. At this point, it's just a matter of doing the best for our planet, to be honest. Just trying to really capitalize here. The Hocketation way, you know? Except they would sell it. They wouldn't just give it to people, even if they were starving, I think. Our exploration on the planet has reached day 28. We've gathered 60 pieces of fruit and have secured a decent number of seeds as well. We will be able to save many copites with what we have collected thus far. However, we are still in need of more. We will all need to put our backs into it. After all, that fruit isn't going to pick itself. True. That seemed like a captain's log for when they run out of captain's logs. Don't really have much else to say. I'm getting a little worried about that, to be honest. Exploration day 29. I like how these games all tend to be like a similar day length for 100%. I think that's kind of cool, except Pikmin 1 was shorter, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's go ahead and check out our new stuff. We only have 6 more pieces of fruit. That's nuts, actually. We made so much progress today. The mock bottom. The specimen is slightly fuzzy, has a high juice content, and has a hearty pit that should travel well back to Kopai. And as a scientist, I cannot and should not remark that it looks almost exactly like a bottom. Hee. The specimen is slightly... Brittany, calm down. Calm down, girl. The slapstick... That's such a good name, dude. Oh my gosh, but this is delicious. So sweet and comforting. I can imagine a little kid eating just gobs of these things. They'll have to be careful around the inedible peel, though. It's extremely slippery and could be a safety hazard. True. Bananas are delicious. I know some people that really don't like bananas because of the texture, and you know what? Fair. I can kind of understand it. They're kind of weird. I don't really know how to describe them. Kind of fibery, kind of mushy. Weird. All right. First and foremost, let's go ahead and read the main 3 for the Peckish Aristocrab. It had the right idea, coating its enormous claw in a crystal shell, but once we have rock Pikmin for that, I didn't even use them. But we have rock Pikmin for that. Once you break the claw, it's not so bad. You have to be careful not to drown, though, since you'll usually meet one near water. It's got extensible legs to thwart a Pikmin charge, so I find that throwing Pikmin is more effective. That also works for freeing anyone trapped in one of its bubbles. I didn't even see it throw bubbles out. Interesting. I just kind of saw it snip some Pikmin up. All right, we have the Brittany entry for this. There's something so familiar about this thing. Oh, it was the Hocketation onion I studied during my research days. It is kind of shaped like an onion, isn't it? Now that was a dangerous plant. One little incision, and I couldn't stop crying for hours. Everybody knows that rock is supposed to defeat scissors, so how come my steely Okay, Charlie, how come my steely fists don't do anything against this thing's claws? Sure, it barfed up a few bubbles when I hit it, but all that accomplished was trapping me inside. Well, hey. You do you, man. Alright, the calcified Crushblat. That's a name. Crushblat. The solid crystal structure covering its torso is a formidable both defensive and offensive mechanism capable of crushing Pikmin beneath its weight. A bomb rock, I guess I could have used a bomb rock, couldn't I? Or an assault with a rock Pikmin can easily shatter the crystalline armor, after which it has no ability to damage Pikmin and has no way to keep them from striking its exposed flesh. I thought the stalks around their eyes were some kind of symbiotic plant, but nope, just ordinary whiskers. What a letdown. I hate whiskers. Alf better never grow a mustache like the captain, or I'll be surrounded by them. I bet you it feels pretty safe in there behind that thick crystal shell, but break that crystal and then watch as it goes berserk out of sheer desperation. It knows that when your time comes, you gotta go out fighting. True. And we have the armored cannon larva. It was a different dude. I'm glad I brought him home. It's able to handle heavy rocks, so it's strong, and it has expert aim. Not really. They've been better, Alf. If it was better armored, it would be unstoppable. It still wouldn't, actually. You're wrong, Alf. This thing eats rocks the way I eat fruit. Its stomach is always full, and it likes to spit out the seeds. Okay. It spews rocks as well as any heavy artillery I've ever seen. Since we didn't bring any heavy artillery with us, I'd love to use this thing as a substitute. The trick will be figuring out how to lure our enemies into its line of fire. Okay. He's got the Pikmin 2 way state of mind. Okay. Let's go ahead and start reading Louis entries. I'm so glad they brought this back. For an unforgettable quiche, slice this creature up and mix with 4 eggs, 2 vine-ripened tomatoes, diced zucchini, and a generous handfuls of feta and Swiss. That sounds pretty good, except for the fact that it's a bug. Bake until crusty and golden. This beast is most flavorful if caught and cooked just after laying its eggs. That's gross. White Spectralid. Remove the wings and drop straight into the deep fryer. Cook until golden or until the enticing aroma starts to sting your eyes. Serve immediately. For a blissful bisque, mince the entire beast finely and stir in with heavy cream, artichoke hearts, and a pinch of black pepper. Heat slowly until piping hot. Rich and creamy. I also really like... It's seeming to me that his recipes have gotten slightly more in-depth and fancier than they were in the first game. In the first game, they were still pretty complex, but a little more simple. Here, he's got a lot more like side ingredients to like boost up the dish. I might be crazy, but I feel like that's correct. Regular Bulborb. Plump specimens are best spit roasted whole, stuffed with a lime and a slab of bacon, basted frequently to ensure a magnificently moist haunch. How the hell could you possibly eat an entire Bulborb with the size you are? The Medusal Slurker makes for a tangy and fresh sorbet. That's weird. I couldn't imagine like a jellyfish sorbet. Place in the freezer for 2 hours or until firm. Garnish with a slice of candied lemon before serving. I've never had candied lemon. That sounds delicious. Scutterchuck. An acquired taste, but really quite addictive once you get used to it. No special preparation necessary. Really? You just eat it like it is? You aren't even gonna like grind its crystal into salt or anything? Fiery Blowhog. Roast this flavorful beast for several hours, letting it stew in its own succulent juices. Don't worry about overcooking this beast. It's scorch-proof. So how do you cook it then? If it's just fireproof. Armored Maudad. Best enjoyed fresh. If the legs aren't twitching when you put it on the grill, don't bother. Damn. Cold. Yellow Wollywog. Beer batter and deep fry for a down-home flavor you won't soon forget. That one sucks. That's not a very good entry. I'm sorry. That one's not. Bearded Amprat. Pan roast the thighs with sprigs of rosemary and whole garlic cloves. Finish with a squeeze of fruit juice to highlight the subtle notes of the lingering electricity. Swooping Snitchbug. Remove the wings, marinate a well-marbled steak for several hours in a chipotle marinade, then charbroil to perfection. Okay. Pyroclasmic. I'm never going to remember that. Slooch. Remove tongue and discard the rest. Cook over a charcoal grill until medium rare. Okay. Desiccated Skitterleaf. No preparation needed to enjoy this flavorful beast. Its natural crunch gives way to an intriguing mouthfeel. Okay. Hermit Crawmad. Shuck from the shell, bake on high heat until crispy, then dip in a pot of melted milk chocolate. Do people dip fish in chocolate? I mean, I'm sure somebody does, but that sounds disgusting. I'm not a big seafood guy, though. Bug-eyed Crawmad. When grilled, serves as an excellent filling for an offbeat po' boy. I don't know what that is. If you ever have any leftover, add it to a liver paste to deepen the flavor. Iridescent flint beetle, an essential flavor accentuating ingredient in gumbo and jambalaya. Also delicious in soups, broths, and marinades. Okay. Skitter leaf, the superb amalgamation of juicy meat and leafy... It has meat? Weird. And leafy greens ensures that the skitter leaf will be the new spinach. I believe that. Arctic cannon larva. Peel back the shell and sprinkle the tender meat with a dash of salt before slurping it up raw. That reminds me of Lion King again. For a refreshing dessert, pour fruit juice over its snowballs. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's just... Yeah, that one works. That's just... You know, that's a giant snow cone. Whip tongue's bulborb. Pat the tongue dry, then coat all sides with a spicy dry rub of your choice. Grill over high heat until the outside is perfectly crisped. Phosbat. Perfect ingredient for hot pot night. Add to the broth while no one's looking for the best results. That's a good one. I like that. Phosbat pod. You can slurp up this beast eggs right from the shell. With a sweet and velvety texture, they melt in your mouth. Behemoth Phosbat. Lightly bread and fly whole. How the fuck are you gonna bread that whole thing? Like how do you get the egg wash? You mentioned that you can eat the eggs of the other Phosbats, but like, that's a lot, Louis. Slather with a brioche bun and remoulade, then top with fried beast and a handful of arugula. Served with lemon wedge. I keep wanting to say lemon wedge. Lemon wedge. Since I keep giving my food opinions in Pikmin videos, I want to say that remoulade is delicious. I really, really like it. Joustmite. To create an elegant canape, I don't really know how to pronounce that, with explosive flavor, remove shell and sear meat on both sides, top with a dab of pesto. I'm not a big fan of pesto, though. Even though I like everything that's in it. Not a big fan. Male shear grub. Spread several specimens in the bottom of a casserole dish, ew, and layer with sliced avocado. Bake until the meat is choice and the cheese is lusciously browned. Bug avocado and cheese sounds weird too. Swarming shear grub. Boil and swallow whole. The real gastronomic joy of this creature is how smooth it goes going down. Yuck. Orange bulborb. This bulborb's meaty flanks make for salaciously savory steaks that shouldn't be missed. That's some alliteration. Shaggy lines. Caution, do not eat. That's it? From Louis? Even like the water wraith in the first game, he was like, I tried and it was weird. It freaked me out. But this is just like, don't. Just don't. Baldy long legs. Not as tasty as it looks. Completely inedible. Okay. Sand belching mere slug. These are crowd pleasers. Soak overnight to remove remaining sand. Slice cleaned meat into thick pieces and place on grill. Then apply a generous coating of barbecue sauce and cook until sticky and crispy. He really likes crispy food, I'm noticing. Dwarf orange bulborb. Although difficult to prepare, this exquisite creature is more than worth the effort. Great in fajitas. I mean, I do like some fajitas, and I do dislike orange bulborbs, so, you know, sounds good to me. Puffy blowhog. Slice this creature's feather-light skin into triangles, deep fry until crispy, and salt generously. Makes the perfect scooping chip to accompany fresh mango salsa. That sounds very similar to one of them in 2. I feel like he talked about cutting another enemy into triangles and making chips out of it. I feel like it was the Puffy blowhog. Maybe. I might be wrong. Flighty joustmite. Remove shell and roast over a low flame, then grind meat. Whisk paste into olive oil until emulsified. An extra dash of cumin lends some earthiness into this spicy salad dressing. Ooh. Interesting. I like cumin. Water dumple. Deep fry dumples without batter for all of the flavor with half the fat. Seems rubbery. Arachnode. Pluck off the legs, crack open, and savor the meat. Yuck. Eat meat inside. Dip them in soy sauce for a nice mix of sweet and salty. Okay. Nectarous dandlefly. Tear the meat right off the belly and eat raw. The bitterness of the meat really highlights the sweetness of the nectar. Seems a little too sweet, probably. Burrowing snagret. Please tell me. Slice the serpentine torso into thin medallions, skewer on a metal rod with Hokate onions, and barbecue over an open flame. Yeah, skewer his ass. Scornet. Roast over a low fire until golden brown, add a pinch of salt, and set out as an appetizer or perhaps a simple aromatic centerpiece. Scornet Maestro. Slice thin, fry until golden brown, and serve when cool. Sprinkle the crumbs on top of a creamy clam chowder to give it a little kick. Weird. The Puckering Blino. Slice raw and serve as sashimi. The marbled fat gives this dish a deep umami flavor. Sputtlefish. Drain ink and reduce over a stovetop until thick and aromatic. Add meat. Simmer in the ink sauce until tender. So good you'll have to go back for seconds. I've heard of like squid ink spaghetti, but do people do that with like meat too? Interesting. Wattlepuss. That might be my favorite new enemy, to be honest with you. It's pretty good. Just the way it really does just like waddle over. Look at him go. Perfect for make-ahead meals. Marinate the boiled meat in balsamic vinegar and chill for a few hours. The longer you let it sit, the richer the flavor. The Bloated Toaster. Pan-sear with herbs and oil until lightly crusted on the outside and rosy on the inside. Complement the savory flavors with a light and buttery creme sauce. Okay. Quaggled Meyerklops. How do you cook this? A fruit so sweet it could be a dessert unto itself. Well, Brittany never got to find out. Remove and discard peel and core, slice fruit into small pieces and enjoy. Though considering Louis likes it, I'm skeptical of the quality anyway. Red Spectralids. Spread larva on a slice of toast for a toothsome and protein-packed breakfast, or fry up the wings at any time of day for a crunchy snack. Yellow Spectralids. For a tasty appetizer, dip wings into a batter and fry. Can also be used to season stews and soups. Remember to first remove its bitter innards. Peckish Aristocrab. Great for hot pot. Remove the shell and cook legs in the hot broth. When they turn nice and red, pull them out and slather in liver paste before eating. You don't have to like peel the legs or anything. Calcified Crushblat. This beast's bouncy texture is addictive, but it can be a choking hazard if overcooked. Sauté and drizzle with brown butter to draw out the nutty undertones. Okay. And the Armored Cannon Larva. Carefully remove every grain of sand, peel back the exoskeleton, and slurp heartily. Or deep fry it too. Okay. And we are now caught up on all of the Piclopedia entries for all 4 characters. I think we know who the 5th character is going to be, and I'm interested to hear what he has to say about them. So anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play Pikmin 3 Deluxe Blind. In the last episode... oops. Thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play Pikmin 3 Deluxe Blind. I've been Guildmaster Wiggly. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like. If you're new, consider subscribing. If you want to follow my Twitch, Twitter, or join my Discord, they're in the description. And I hope to see you all in the next one, when we finish up probably... maybe an extra long episode, both the Distant Tundra and the Twilight River. See you guys then.